1976 Wolf Cubs uniform. Scouts Canada. So Robbie, what are you wearing, bud?
Your Cub shirt.
You're wearing my entire uniform from when I was a kid. Hey, bud? So the uniform is still, it went through a lot of changes. It went from that, and it even went through changes up to that. And then it went to kind of a shirt type of uniform, and then it had a sash, and then it went back to a jumper. So you just have two pockets in the front. That's different. Why don't you stand up and let's look at it? Okay. So, and then it's got 3 buttons. It's got this really nice collar where it's got 2 green.
Oh yeah, it's
you
nice.
know, and it's kind of like cotton wool. Back then we used to be called Wolf Cubs. Okay. Today it's called Cub Scouts. We used to call ourselves Wolf Cubs. Okay. Look at that. Do you know what that is?
No.
This is the badge that was given for the year that you were a Wolf Cub. Okay. And what number is that, bud?
60. No, wait. Is that 16 or 19?
No, it's 76
Oh, 76.
and 77. So I would start in September, and then after Christmas it would be 77. So that was 44 years ago, Robbie. 44 years ago. And then this here is, can you read that? It says, Je parle français. Okay. This one says, hablo español.
Oh.
Okay, because those were language. You still can get those. Okay, so we'll try to get those. Okay, over here, it says Wolf Cubs Canada. And this replaced what is known today as a council badge. It used to be the flag for every province. Now they've made it a lot better because we have, I think, an owl for Quebec. If you turn, okay, so this was kind of like what our Ohio is, and then there's this one here, which I really don't know what it is. I wish I knew.
Is it a sailing badge?
No, that's not a sailing. That's not a badge. This is just kind of like Ohio, what it is for Ohio. And this St. Genevieve United, I guess, was our section. And then this badge here says Seeker. Now, what I think a Seeker is a first-year Cub Scout. Okay, and what that is I think the first guy was a Seeker, and then you were a Seconder, and then you were a Sixer, but I'm not sure. So then you have badges. You have this was
kind of crumpled up.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what used to happen when they used to wash them a lot. I don't think the new ones do this because they have a stiffer backing. So this one was for collecting. This one was for physical activities. And then over here we have one. We have a similar one, but it's like a house one.
That's like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, because it's like chores. Okay. And then there was this triangle. There was a time when it was stars. I'm not sure what the triangle meant. We're going to ask people. And the woggle is a simple wolf one. It's a leather one. And then you got the Wolf Cubs hat, okay, which is really gorgeous. This is what schoolboys wear in England, and that's why they have that, right? And it's the same Wolf Cubs as that. It was red at one point, but in the 60s, yeah. And it's got a small beak. It's very nice.
Nice and green.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the colors. These days they went to a gray one, which is really not nice. And then there's a scarf. Turn around and show the scarf. Okay, so the scarf, it's this is the national scarf for Cubs. They had the exact same one for Scouts, except it was red. Okay. Now, if you look carefully, if you turn around again, I'll explain it to you. I'll show it to you later. If you trace the signs of full and short or half stripes, guess what it's supposed to spell out?
What?
It's supposed to spell out Canada. I have to see if that's true or not.
Oh.
Yeah. So what do you think of my old uniform, bud?
Cool.
Yeah. It's crazy seeing my son wearing my old uniform. So maybe on the first day we're gonna start Cubs soon. Maybe you can start wearing it. Hey, bud? And until you get your uniform. All right? Any final thoughts, Robbie? Hey, don't you find that crazy? So when you have a kid in the future, you're going to have him wear your Cub uniform? And you could put our Cub uniforms all together in a box. Mine, yours, and his. Hey, bud? All right, thanks, Robbie.
Kayla, we'll do our best. We'll dib, 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 we'll dob, dob, dob.
Nice.